To welcome you inside as Orono takes on Edina in the third place Pee Wee C matchup along the far side boards. Pushed into the offensive zone. We're trying to gain a hold of it there for Orono with Chaz Brookins. Puck works its way free in the far circle. Penalty coming here against Orono. And we will have an early power play. 12:17 to go here in the first period. No score. The early power play for Edina, and Orono able to take it away. Through neutral into the offensive zone is Owen Paulson. Paulson going to a backhand and a save. Knocked down through the slot, down toward the near side. Luke Fieldman try to push it ahead. Edina will set up from their own end. 11:45 to go first period, 1:30 in the power play. Edina pokes it back out to neutral. Getting it in deep to the Orono zone. Flipped out to neutral ice and will sneak through deep into the Edina end. Will be gathered in by Bill Cooper. Out toward the far side, turnaround shot, save. Back out at neutral. Played through neutral and deep into the Orono end with 17 seconds in the power play. 10:30 in the first period. Spartans back at full strength. 10:10 to go here in the first period. Played over toward the near side. Kruger plays it through up to the far side corner. Out into the neutral zone. Pops in front of the net and comes down and is cleared. Carried back in. The shot blocked in front. It's played through the corner down to the near side. Backed off the near side. Wilson got it Back into the Spartan zone. Shot pad save. Shot save, they score. Spartans grab the lead here in the first period. He's hammering away at the rebound out front was Owen Paulson. Spartans quickly working their way back in. There's a shot save as Easton Ahrens took the shot. Taken away, Ahrens with a shot save. Carried back in by Orono, played down to the near side corner. Edina in the offensive zone, taken away on the near side by the Spartans. Marshall Sweet, the shot saved and covered up. The drive that's saved, played up into the far side corner. .6:01 to go in the first period off the icing. Drive wide of the net. Orono able to push it back in. The shot tipped wide, comes down to the near side. played in deep to the Edina zone. It'll work its way behind the net, down to the near side. Sit, lays it to the blue line. 4:40 to go here, first period. 1-0 Orono. Two-on-one for the Spartans. The offensive zone. Oh, what a move, and then just pushed wide by Paulson, bidding for his second goal of the game. He had the goaltender beaten. It's played in deep to the Orono end through the far side corner. It's played up through the far side. Comes through the lip of the blue down toward the near side. Banks up the near side boards. Here's Olsen back in. Olsen couldn't get a shot away. Loose in the circle. It's Orono steaming through neutral ice. Pass toward the far circle for a shot and a save as it's swept away by Edina. Cleared out to neutral. Laid out to neutral, knocked down at the red line. 2:20 to go, first period. Sent through the far side circle. Spartans regaining possession. That's sent through the blue down to the near side. Sit able to take it away. He'll come into the offensive zone and pushed wide on the shot as he was contacted. 1:55 to go here in the first period. Shot saved. And we'll have a face-off in the Edina zone. 1:43 to go first period. 1-0 Orono. .120 up in the far side corner. Heitkamp was able to hold briefly. Now the Warriors back out at neutral with it. They'll bank it in. Edina will set up from deep in their own end. Intercepted out front. They score. It was taken away out front by Easton Esslinger. Campbell Ryer. As Ryer was able to intercept the cross-ice pass right in front of the net. It was just him and the goaltender in front. Ryer able to put Orono on top, 2-0. Played into the Orono zone with 35 seconds to go in the first period. .20 seconds left here in the period. Five seconds left. It comes down toward the near side as the period comes to an end. The Orono scores a pair, and they lead 2-0 after one period. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back with your second period right after this. We're back underway. 2-0 Orono after one period. The icing here will bring it into the Edina zone right off the opening faceoff. Played through the far side corner, back behind the net. Edina will set up. It's played through neutral. Driving in and then not able to get a shot away is Orono as it comes down toward the near side. Shot save. Rebound was almost poked in by the Hornets. It's Orono able to hold. Drive knocked down in front. Banked off the far side boards in front of the benches and sent back into the Edina zone. Toward the near side. We're going to whistle with 11:36 to go here in the second period. 2-0 Orono. Near side. Carried into the offensive zone by the Spartans. Flipped into the Edina end. 2 minutes gone here in the second period. 2-0 Orono with the lead. It's loose in the slot out front. Centering feed is knocked down, pushed in on goal, and then poked away. George Nutting pushed it toward the net. Drive that's blocked. Through neutral is Chaz Brookins. Brookins with a shot wide of the net. Come up through the far side corner. Edina able to get it out through neutral. Into the offensive zone for a shot tipped over the top of the net. From Colin Flynn. It's played back deep into the it's intercepted out front. As they score, as if from the far side circle, with Joseph Teedy, and Edina cuts the deficit to 2-1. Edina able to get on the board here in the early part of the second period. Played in deep to the Edina zone. Played back out into the neutral zone. Toward the far side. Loose along the far side boards in the Edina zone. It's a shot high and wide of the net by the Spartans. The shot was blocked. Turnaround will be knocked down in front of the net. Shot blocked in traffic and then just poked wide by the Spartans out front. The drive played down to the near side corner. We got a face-off in the neutral zone coming. 7:53 to go here in the second period. 2-1. Pushed in on goal, poked down toward the near side. We're going to whistle with 7:32 to go in the period. Quickly into the offensive zone, a backhand shot saved. Off the stick of Owen Paulson. The shot save, rebound, loose in the slot, and then swept out to neutral by Edina. Josh Tuso will go back to pick it. Toso will pick it up. Toso tied up behind the net. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Neutral zone face-off ahead, 6:50 to go here in the shot knocked down and covered up with 6:39 to go here in the period. Max Rasmussen, the goaltender. A 2-on-1 break for Edina. They flip it into the offensive zone for a shot and a glove save by Bennett Halverson. 6:28 to go here in the second period, just past the midpoint. Back into the offensive zone. There's a shot and a save. It's played up into the far side corner. Come toward Manuel. Can Manuel get to it first? He can't. It's played back into the neutral zone and sent in for offside. With 6:01 to go here in the second period. 2-1, Orono maintaining the 1-goal lead. Paulson drives toward the net. Centering feed is tipped away out front. And cleared out their neutral. Shot tipped wide with the stick. Knocked down in front. The Warriors able to hold the zone. The drive that's blocked. And back into the neutral zone. Nutting on the near side. And we're going to get a penalty coming with 4:22 to go here in the second period. And we'll go against Edina. And Kruger the Warriors, the Spartans play it into the offensive zone. Flipped back toward the blue line. Slid in on goal and swept out up into the far side corner. The drive whiffed on. Shot blocked, comes down toward the near side. And cleared out to neutral. And knocked away. Olsen will come in all alone. Olsen picking up the rebound and he shoots it over the net. Olsen with a golden opportunity to tie the game, but we remain 2-1 in favor of the Spartans. The drive saved, tipped down into the near side boards. Penalty coming here against Edina. So we'll have 5-on-3 for a minute one. Played around the net toward the near side. Their attempt intercepted. Shot whiffed on. Banked off the near side boards. Paulson working his way in. Paulson with a shot save. 15 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. There's an icing there. We'll carry it back into the Edina zone with 2:31 to play in the second period. We're down to 5-on-4 for a minute 54 seconds, excuse me. Shot sent wide down to the near side. Shot blocked. It's played out through the neutral zone. The Spartans, Diana doing a good job of cutting off the 2-on-1. A shot saved. 10 seconds in the power play as it's loose in front. And here come the Hornets. They get it out to neutral. .120 to go here in the second period. 2-1. Orono leading it. Now under a minute left. Paulson at neutral ice with it. Back off the near side. Paulson able to gain control in the offensive zone. .30 seconds remaining in the period. Shot saved from the near circle with 5 seconds to go in the period, and cleared out as the period comes to an end. So Edina gets the lone goal of the second period, but Orono still leads it 2-1. We're going to take a break and come back with your third period after the resurfacing. Well, maybe not. We're just going to take a minute. Never sure which leagues, or you shouldn't say which leagues, which levels have the one resurfacing per game and which don't, but this game will just play through. We'll be back in 45 seconds. Welcome you back inside for the third period between Edina and Orono. 2-1 Orono after 2 periods as Edina able to get it into the Spartan zone. Spartans get it back out to neutral ice. It's flipped in deep down to the near side. We'll have an offside whistle. 12:46 to go in regulation. We're back at the red line. Flynn plays it up toward the far side. Flynn carries it into the offensive zone. And just pushed wide out in front. Played through the near side corner. Sit. Get over to Nutting. Circle the net with it. It's Cooper. Paulson into the offensive zone. Paulson trying to slide it on the back door, out of reach through the blue. Carried back in for a shot over the top of the net. Back out to neutral. Sit. All alone into the offensive zone, and a shot save. It's knocked down on the side of the net. Played over down toward the near side. It's Cooper. Shot saved with the glove tipped wide. Olsen. Olsen with a shot. Might have clipped the blue. It's sliced up to the far side. Kruger. Olsen. Olsen driving its way through, and then it's poked away. 9:25 to play in regulation. It's loose in front, poked away. Edina breaking from their own zone. Henley tries to thread this one through as it played up to the end boards. Poked away from out front, a shot save. Another shot blocked, knocked down in front. 8.5 minutes to play here in regulation. Flipped out to neutral. Centering feet out of reach of Nutting up to the far side. Eight minutes to play in regulation. 2-1, Orono leading it. Orono with 2 first period goals. Edina got theirs in the second. Knocked away out front. Puck lost in the Edina zone. Gathered in by the Spartans. And cleared out by Edina. That's played up into the bench with 7:05 remaining in regulation. Just clipped through the blue down on the near side corner. Centering feet intercepted out front by the Spartans. They carry it into the offensive zone. Shot saved and held on to with 6:42 to go in regulation. Face off deep in the Edina zone. With Orono leading at 2-1. Pair of first period tallies. Orono carries it back in. We'll slide this one through for a shot save and then just tipped wide off the rebound. Sit and split the defenders. 2-on-1 for the Spartans the other way. Paulson off the side of the net. 5:48 to play in the game. 2-1 Orono leading it. Banked off the near side boards. That'll result in an icing with 5.5 minutes to play. Go down toward the near side. Sit back into the offensive zone. Taken away in the far corner. The Warriors get it back to the Spartans back out at neutral. Spartans get it back into the Edina zone. Knocked down. Shot save. Loose in the blue. And Olsen will be able to get it out for Edina. Then we'll have an icing with 4:42 to play in regulation. Shot save, rebound loose. .4:13 to go in regulation, and a penalty against the Spartans. So Edina will go on a power play late in regulation, trying to get this game tied up. Banked off the glass. We're on the net toward the near side. There's a chip through neutral. Back to the point. Knocked down in front. Covered up with 3:22 to go in regulation. Poked in toward the net, poked away with the stick. Around toward the near side. 1 minute to go on the power play. 3:10 in the game, at least in the regulation part of the game. Deep in the Edina zone. Play gets tied up, and the Hornets able to come out with it. A sit through neutral. The far side into the offensive zone. .28 seconds to go here in the power play. 2:35 in the game. Pushed wide in front of the net, down to the near side. Tight camp, trying to slide this one through. Blocked in front. The shot that was saved and tipped wide. Banked off the near side boards as Nientimp trying to play it ahead. Nientimp 2-on-2. Nientimp with sit as it's poked away from Nientimp. Under 2 minutes to play here in regulation. Empty net for Edina. They'll string it out to neutral ice. Knocked down at the red line. Banked back toward the Edina zone. 1:44 to go. Here's Sit. Sit. Olsen able to recover the loose puck as he shoots it high and wide. Empty net Edina. 6-on-5. 1:33 remaining in the game. Nientimp. They score as Nientimp was able to get it down on the far side of the net, and Edina has tied the game with 1:25 to play in regulation. Manuel. Knocked down at the red line. Played in deep to the Edina zone. 1:16 to go in regulation. Edina will ice the puck here and will have a face-off deep in the Edina end with 1:08 to go in regulation. Game tied at 2. One of overtime games this afternoon. Hornets through neutral. Play it in deep to the Orono end. It's Heinley on the near side. To the center as it's tipped up to the far circle. Nutting shot blocked. 40 seconds remaining in regulation. Shot tipped wide. Turnaround shot was saved. Paulson driving toward the net. .1 remaining. Just tipped wide out front. It's up in the far side corner with 10 seconds to go in regulation. As we will go to overtime. Edina getting the late goal with the extra attacker to tie it up, and we'll have another extra session. So we'll come back in 2 minutes with your overtime. 2-2 after 3 periods. Face off, pushed into the Orono group as it's sent into the Edina zone. 4:50 in overtime remaining. Spartans gain the offensive zone. Edina gets it back out through neutral. Paulson trying to push it into the offensive zone, but Flynn able to take it away. Down toward the near side. That's flipped up out of play with 4:20 in the extra session. Edina from deep in their own zone. It's tipped down into the near side corner. Quickly back in. Paulson sweeps it ahead. Cooper slides it through, save. Orono working their way through for a shot. They score! Overtime winner for Easton Esslinger. Congratulations to the Orono Spartans. They win the third place game by a final score of 3-2. And congratulations to the Edina Hornets. Thanks for tuning in on Edina Tourney Central. Have a good day, everybody.